guys, so it is time for me to do my December monthly, and I'm super excited because I love this printable that I found. It is from lifewithmyra.com. It is so stinking pretty, and she just put this out. It is beautiful. I love the cookies. I love the hot chocolate. I love the muted colors. Like, it's just perfection in my opinion. And so we are going to get started. I'm really excited about being able to plan in December because Christmas is my absolute favorite time of year. Fall is my favorite season, but December is my favorite time of year. It's my favorite holiday. I love it so stinking much. And so I'm really excited to start planning with some Christmas kits. I have found a lot of beautiful kits that I'm excited to use, so that's exciting for me. I'm just going to pull these off. I have some dates here of like winter break and stuff like that. I'm kind of bummed because I feel like Tristan's teacher sends like a newsletter home at the beginning of the month that kind of has what's going on in class and everything. The school calendar, like their academic calendar, is not really the most informative. But her newsletter is. The only problem is she doesn't send it until a few days after the month begins, so it's kind of annoying when I'm trying to plan ahead. But anyways, some people are not like insane planners like me. My thumb has a burn on it, so if you're wondering what that is, that's what it is. I always tend to burn myself, and for whatever reason this one's a little bit too high, so I'm going to trim that off. All three boys are here, so they're playing in there. They were playing outside, but it's starting to get dark, so I made them come inside. It has been a nasty cloudy day, but it's not that cold outside. It is getting a little bit colder, so we'll see. It was time for them to come inside, though. Killian's little nose is runny, and yeah, it was just time for them to come in. So this little washi here is so cute. So I'm going to use that. I just think that this is so stinking cute. And this one I cut off a little bit too much, but that's okay. Our neighbors, we have new neighbors. And they've been cutting down like a tree in their backyard. And they're putting out the branches like by the road, but they're putting them like almost in our driveway. Like it's on our half of the, but I mean, they cut down a lot, so I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. I just hope that they don't get too close to our driveway. I'm really bad at introducing myself to people, you guys. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to them, but I'm so bad at it. We're not really, like, we're close to our other neighbor who lives beside us, but that was because, like, my husband knew him before we even moved here, and he just so happened to live here. It was, like, really crazy, actually. But we're just not that good at being social, you know what I mean? Especially me. Joshua is much more social than I am, I would say. I'm just not that kind of person. I don't do social. And it's not because I don't like people. It's just because, I don't know, I'm just not that kind of a person. I'm a shut yourself off and like read a book and binge watch something or cuddle up and plan and craft, and you know, I'm that kind of a person. Whereas like Joshua is, he's kind of a loner as well, but not nearly to the extent as I am. And I think that like working in the car business and just being around people all the time has just made him like it more. I don't know. But I've always been kind of a loner. Even when I was young, I've always been that way. It's just, I like to just be with him and the boys and quiet and, you know, and he's kind of an entertainer, so he likes to have people over and everything be loud and crazy. Like, he likes that, and I'm just not really that type of a person very much. So we are different in that area for sure. I only have 2 of these left, so I'm just going to use them randomly, and I accidentally used them on the same day, which I didn't really mean to do, but that's okay. I have these 2 as well, but these can be written in, and I really like that. I like all the boxes that she gives you. She really gives you a lot of options. And I like that because I can put like when my bills are due and all of that, and like what we're going to do with it and all of that. And I'm just going to put this one on the 3rd. Put our plans on that. Okay, so that's getting us started. I don't really know when his day off will be, so that's kind of stupid to put that on there. It's kind of me asking for disappointment because it's not necessarily when he will be off, but he should be off on Wednesdays. I really enjoy for him to be off on Tuesdays, but he's off a lot on Wednesdays. The thing is, we might be going to a different church, and we've been talking about it for a really long time, you guys. But I think that it's something that we want to do. We just live really far away from my parents' church, and it's just hard for us to be like really involved. He has to work on Christmas Eve, which really sucks. Right. It really does suck, but that's what has to happen. I think he gets off like half a day. He has to work like half a day. It's really kind of silly to me, but whatever. And the problem with that is that we are having everyone over, so that kind of sucks. Everyone's coming over to our house for Christmas Eve this year, so that kind of sucks, but it's okay. Okay, there's that. It's actually quite a few of them. I'm going to put my date dots in here too, but I wanted to kind of put this stuff on here first. Alaric has the hiccups, and it's driving me absolutely bonkers. Actually, just gonna put it over here. Okay, there's that. I know I have a doctor's appointment. Let's see, this week for sure. So that's this week. So not the next, but the next. appointment, and I usually have them on Thursdays. That will be my, let's see. I can't even remember, you guys. My brain is like mush. Oh well, I know it's this week, and then it's this week. So I'm just gonna put it here. I might have to pull that up and change it if I change days, but it usually is on it's usually on Thursdays. All right. I've been so tired and like no energy all day today, and I think it has to do with like the cloudiness and everything. But good grief. I think it also has a lot to do. Why would I do that? Why would I put it in this corner? Like, that was not a smart move. Wow. I'm sure someone was thinking, no, Ashley. I think it was all the driving from the Thanksgiving holiday as well. Like, we drove so much because we drove 4 hours there at night and didn't get there until really late. And then we drove, and then I stayed up so late and got up so early. Like, I didn't even go to sleep, pretty much. I got like an hour. And then it was Thanksgiving and all those people everywhere and everything like that. And then we turned around and drove back home the next day 4 more hours. So it was just a lot. And I feel like I'm not catching up. Today's Saturday, and that was Thursday that we came back home. We got home at about 9 o'clock at night. I didn't go to bed till super late that night either. And then I was up really late last night. It was just a mess. So I've just not been sleeping very much. And I've been going to bed super late. And this is ripping. No, it's not. And so I feel like I haven't caught up. Haven't really had the chance to, I guess. Because I've just been, Joshua kept me up late because he, like, when you work in the car business, you don't get to go anywhere on Saturdays because they, you know, expect there to be a lot of business. So, like, salespeople can't go out for their lunch break, so they provide lunch for you instead. And my husband's kind of the sales manager who's in charge of lunch and, like, coordinating that and, like, what they're going to have for lunch and things like that. I'm just going to put that up there, even though it looks jankety. And so, my husband's also a really good cook, and he loves to cook. And so, because of that, all of that combined, he has been, like, making food for them and, like, just making food for everyone and bringing it. And this time he did, like, 3 different kinds of soups, and then he made, like, cornbread, and then he had, like, French baguettes, and then he had chili, and then he had chicken noodle soup, and what was the other one? What was the other soup? It was like a taco soup. And so he had all of those. And so he was up really late last night doing that. And of course, when he's up late, I'm up late. Like, I can't go to sleep without knowing that he's up doing something like that. So I was up late. And then, even after he had went to bed and fell asleep, Killian was still awake, and I could not get him to sleep to save my life. I mean, he just would not go to sleep. It was ridiculous. So, just been having so many problems out of him sleeping and getting him to sleep and all of that. Like, I just don't know what to do anymore. Just a disaster. So I finally got him to go to sleep, and then I was able to sleep, but I only got like 6 hours, and I was up again, and I just haven't caught up. Why am I talking about this over and over? I don't know. It's just because I feel kind of lazy and drained, you know? I just feel lazy and unmotivated. Like, I cleaned the kitchen. That's pretty much all I've done. I haven't really done much of anything else. I'm out of laundry detergent. I couldn't wash clothes, but I just feel really unmotivated. Okay. So, let's see. I want to do my sidebar really quick. So I'm gonna, this is so funny. I put my scissors up against my stomach and it was really cold. And Lark jumped. I could feel him jump. That was funny. I want to keep this holly here, but this is annoying me. So maybe could I white that out and just keep the holly maybe? Let's see if that will be okay. I can put some decorative something right there eventually, but I don't have anything handy. I don't think. We'll see. I'll see what I have. Okay. So I want to use some cute little washi, and I know I have like some Christmas cocoa washi somewhere around here. Here's some right here. This one matches really well. Super cute. The boys, I don't know why I'm saying this out loud. I know better, but they are being so sweet right now. They're being really quiet and playing. They were playing outside, and now they're in their room and they're just playing and being sweet boys. I don't know. They're usually very loud, but they're not being loud right now. Alright, I'm going to put a this month box. I usually don't use my sidebar very much, I'm not going to lie. But I might use it this month just because it's Christmas and I have like a lot of gift buying and stuff like that to keep up with. You guys, so we're redoing the boys' rooms for Christmas, and that's like a big chunk of their Christmas. And it needs to be done either way, whether we did it for Christmas or not, because Killian's still using his crib that we converted into a toddler bed, and it's really just time for him to get a big boy bed. And so, you know, we need to do that. And Tristan's bed is kind of older. We actually got it used, and it's like a Pirates of the Caribbean bed. Like, it's really cool. But I want to theme their room out, and I want it to be super cute. And so we're getting the boys new beds, and then Jaren has a trundle that fits up underneath Tristan's bed. And we already had the trundle, so I didn't want to have to buy like a whole new one because they're expensive as crap. And this is crooked a little bit, but oh well, it's okay. And so anyway, my point is that that's like a big part of their Christmas, but we're especially having trouble figuring out what to get Jaren for Christmas, because Jaren is into like Beyblades and like Pokemon cards and like Yu-Gi-Oh! And there's not anything wrong with that. It's not that there's anything wrong with it, but we just don't like to promote that. We just don't feel like it helps anything. And he's so obsessive over it that we just don't, I don't know. It's not something that we love. So we're trying to figure out what else we can get him, because honestly, like, with the way that our boys are into like lots of different things, you know what I mean? So there's so many choices of things to buy them, because they love Legos and they love figures, like superhero figures, and they love Nerf guns, and they love weapons, and they love costumes, and like there's so many they love trucks, they love dinosaurs, they love kitchen food, they like to play grocery store, and they like to play restaurant. Like they're into so many things because we really encourage that. But with Jaron, he's not. He just gets really obsessive over just those things, and that's kind of all he wants. So we're trying to figure out like how to steer him into different directions. So we're trying to figure that out. And then he's getting like new bedding and new everything else the boys are getting, so he's getting all that stuff too. But yeah, it's just okay, let's see. I'm going to try to squeeze in I guess I'm going to put it here. I'm going to try to squeeze in like a last minute date night, and this will be for like any last minute gift buying. So we'll call it a date night, but really it will be for any last minute like Christmas shopping that we need to do for the boys. I'm kind of excited because my parents are coming over Christmas Eve, and my dad's gonna help like put their beds together. Christmas Eve we're gonna have like a camp out in our room where we like get a little tent and we like tell the boys to camp out in our room for Christmas Eve, and then we're going to redo their room while they're sleeping. So I'm super duper excited about that. I think it's going to be so much fun. And I'm just going to put this over this because I really don't care. I need like the full box. So it is what it is. I mean, I really need the whole box. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be on Christmas Eve. We're going to have Christmas Eve traditions that we usually do with my family, but we're doing them at my house this year. And then, because my siblings couldn't make it, so we're just doing it at our house. And then, we are, then we're going to set up their room while they're sleeping. And that is going to be so much fun. So that means that Sunday before Christmas Eve will be cleaning day. And I'm sure my husband is so excited about that. But that's what that's going to mean. So on the 23rd, it's going to be cleaning day at my house. And my husband's going to have to help me get all of the things ready for everyone to come over on Christmas Eve. So we have to make sure all the shopping's done and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to put a shopping cart on here as well, and I'm going to know what that represents. Okay, so everyone's coming over on this day. This day is Christmas, so we will have this, like, we'll end up going to my mom's house. And then I think Joshua's family is, like, his mom is wanting to do something with us, which, yeah. And so, we'll probably do that Christmas night. So I'm going to put a quarter box in there. Well, not that quarter box because it's also brown, which is kind of silly. My grandmother's birthday is on the 15th, I believe. I think that's right. So I'm going to put that on here. And then I think my sister-in-law's birthday is, I think, the 22nd, I want to say. So I have 2 birthdays this month. So her birthday is on a Saturday. My grandmother's is this day, but I'm just going to put an arrow because I don't have anything going on the 14th. Alright, and then on the 20th, that's when Christmas break starts. And I know that's like really weird It's super weird for me. I think that's so odd that it starts randomly on the 20th. But it does, and it goes all the way until I can't remember, the 4th, I think. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm trying to think of anything else that's like pressing that I need to put down. A lark is like kicking me to death. He is just kicking and kicking and kicking and kicking. Okay, I'm gonna put a little house and a little car. Let's see, today, this is coming up on the last week of November, so this is this week. Not yes and yes. Ooh, that could be a problem. So this is our weekend, and so is this. So that could be an issue. It might have to be this day or something. I don't know. We're just going to have to figure it out, because this is our weekend with Jaren as well. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else going on. I don't think so for now. So I'm gonna write all this stuff in. So the 3rd, I'm looking to go Christmas shopping, and I'm going to put order furniture, because I think their dresser is going to have to be ordered. All right, so there's that. Now, what was this? This was our weekend. And this is our weekend as well. Last minute shopping. This was Jerica's birthday. Not Jaren's mom, Jerica, but my sister-in-law, Jerica. I know it's really odd. We'll do the other part of our Christmas shopping on this day. And I'll probably have more to fill in this. I'm going to try to leave some space. This is my grandmother's birthday. Over there. This is winter break. And it is the 20th through the 4th, I believe. I'm just going to put baby appointment. Don't know what times yet. Okay. This is the power and the phone bill. I'll have to get those. I think this was really cheap this month. Okay. Not sure about these bills. This one is rent. And I don't know. I'm gonna have to check and see. Okay. And then on Christmas Eve, this is going to be a camp out. It's really not. They're just sleeping in our room, but it's going to be super fun for them. I'm excited. And then Christmas Day, let's see, at Mom's house, we're going to have breakfast at our own house because I want to do something really special for the boys. And then I think, I'm going to put a question mark because I don't know. So that is what it looks like. I love this printable. Isn't it so cute? It's really adorable. I like it a whole bunch. I think it's going to be super fun to use for this month. And the cuter it is, the more I use the monthly. I'm not gonna lie, if I just halfway do my monthly and I don't make it really cute, I don't look at it very often or use it that much. I do it and then I don't look at it again. But if I make it really cute, I find myself writing on it and looking back at it and really writing plans down. And it's kind of like that in my weekly spreads too. Like if there's a weekly spread that I'm just like, ooh, I really didn't like how that turned out, then I won't go back to it. And I won't continue filling it out if I didn't fill in everything. And I won't, you know. And I think that's why planning is so much fun to begin with. It's just because if I just had a planner that I just wrote with pen and I didn't decorate it, I don't know that I would really use it as much. I don't get as much out of it. So, I don't know. That's why I like decorating my planner, because I just feel like it makes me want to plan. I want to be prepared. I want to plan ahead. I want to do all of the things. And I think that if I don't decorate it, then I don't feel like that. So, anyways, that's kind of how I look at it. People always are like, I don't understand the big deal about planning. I see them write that on a bunch of people's videos, and I'm like, and the funny thing is I see people writing that on videos with ladies that, like, their whole channel is pretty much planning, which mine has been lately, not on purpose, just because I'm gonna do my planner every week, and I haven't been having a lot of time to do extra videos, but that's gonna change soon. But still, as of right now, like, but it'll be people that really like dedicate their entire channel to planning, and people comment on their videos. Like, I don't understand why people plan. I think it's stupid. Well, why are you even on this channel? That's what I just think to myself. Because they're just great women who are really sweet people, and then they have people commenting on their channel rudely. I hate when that happens. Well, there it is, and this is it so far. I will be filling this out all month, and I will flip back and let you guys see. This was November's, and you can see I did fill out a bunch of stuff on it as well. I didn't do a printable, I just did this. I really like how this one turned out too, but this one is so stinking cute. I love it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.